Thursday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So yesterday I went to the doctor and I needed my thyroid medication refill, and I went early enough for the blood work. And I actually said how I was feeling to him, which is something I haven't done. So it's a good thing, and with the stress and everything. And the nurse, she was taking my vitals. She took my blood pressure, and she's like, "It's a little high." Excuse me. And I said, "Well, I've been under a little bit of stress for the last week." So yeah. So when he came in, he asked how I was. Instead of my usual, "Oh, I'm okay," I told him that I've been feeling stressed. I've been feeling stressed, worrying about, money, not having it. So I look for work, and then I stress out about looking for work, and then I stop. And, I told him that I tried everything. I told the nurse this too. I tried, everything to try to get the stress under control, but nothing's worked. He did ask, what type of work are you looking for and stuff. So that's kind of nice. And I also said, I'm by myself all the time. I have nobody. And the people that I know are my parents' age and stuff. So he put me on an anxiety medicine, which I was kind of afraid of because I don't know what it was going to do to me. Because when I went to see him, like the day after she died, my mom died. I made the appointment to see him when she went to, when she was in the hospice, and they took her to the facility because they needed to regulate her medication. Because, anyway, and because I went to see him about putting me on, because of the stress and everything. The people at hospice recommended that. So yeah, that just happened. She passed away the day before. And I told him why I was there. So he did give me a couple pills and stuff for that, and he told me to be very careful. And that raised my alarm a little bit. And when I went to pick it up, I had to show my ID, and I'm like, oh, it's that kind of drug. So I never took it because I was scared what it was going to do. Um, so yeah, and that's why I was a little afraid about saying anything because I didn't know. But anyway, so yeah, and like I said, this is a big deal, and I posted a thing on Instagram and Facebook about this because that was a big deal. Because the few times, well, the last couple of years, when I've gone and seen him, and he asks how I'm doing, and I say, I'm okay. In my head, I tell him I tell him how I am really in my head. And in reality, and I cry. I say that, and then in reality, I say, I'm fine, I'm okay, And I know the last time I saw him, I wasn't okay. Um, and it wasn't that, I know in the beginning it was probably depression and stuff, because, she passed away in July 2019, and then March, 8 months later, we were under a pandemic and quarantine and everything. be by myself and stuff. It was not good time for me. I was crying every day. And I know one day I went out for a walk, like in October of the same year, and it went, the light bulb went, something switched on me, and I was fine. But I know now for the last few times, and I've stated this before, it's more loneliness right now and everything with me, and there's no pill to fix that. So anyway, in my head I'm crying and telling him everything, and in reality I say nothing. And then yesterday I tell him, the stress and being by my, I didn't say, well, I said by myself and all that. And not one tear, I don't shed one tear. And then when he leaves to go, take my folder to the person that's going to draw the blood and see next patients and stuff, it's like, after he, if he leaves, then I tear up a little bit. And I've done that the last couple of times when I've seen him, waiting for the blood draws and stuff. So I'm just wacky. So from there, I went to Walgreens and dropped off the prescription. And then I went to Einstein Bagels to get breakfast because I was starving. And then I went back to Walgreens and looked around and waited for my prescriptions. They were supposed to be ready about 13 after 11. I think I got out of there like quarter to 12. And then I was still hungry. And it was around lunchtime, so I went across the street and went to Windy City Beef and Dog and had lunch. And the Italian beef tasted different this time. I don't know why. So then I came home and I took my first anxiety medication around 2 o'clock. And the pharmacist, because it was a new drug, so they had the pharmacist explain to me the drug. And he said it was going to make me tired and stuff. So, and I can't have grapefruit. Well, I don't eat grapefruit anyway, but can't have grapefruit while you're on this medication. And no drinking. I haven't had any alcohol in a long time because it will make you drowsy. So, and the pharmacist said it will take a couple weeks to have, to kick in or whatever. So don't give up if you don't feel anything. So, and I took the first pill, like I said, I took the first pill around 2, and I did feel a little off and stuff, but I can tell a difference. My stomach is not as tight anymore. Well, it's, still a little bit sore, but nowhere as bad as it was the last couple weeks, so that's good. And there's like 60 pills in here, and obviously it's a month's worth because if you take it twice a day, and I got 3 refills with that drug, and I don't think I was meant to have 3 refills with that drug, because on the prescription pad he circled 3, and that's for my thyroid medication. So but that's kind of good in a way. I don't stop cold turkey if I don't. So we'll see how it goes. But so far it's working, so that's good. And let's see what else. Oh, I forgot to mention this in the last vlog. I signed up in August 2019 for that HP Instant Ink because I didn't want to spend like $60 or $70 on cartridges and go to the store and get them. So I signed up for the HP Instant Ink, and it's pretty good. The plan I chose was the cheapest one. I'm limited to print 50 pages a month, and you can roll over if you don't print those. Print 50 pages in a month, up to 150. That's where I'm at. And now it's $3.99 a month. It went up a dollar. I think all the plans went up. But so they send you a bigger black ink cartridge, bigger than you get in the store, and then the blue, the cyan, and the yellow. They sent me replacements of those cartridges a couple times, of the yellow, the cyan, and the magenta, but not the black. And I noticed, I think a couple months ago, that I was getting low of a black ink cartridge. And last month, it hardly prints in black. Or, a little bit, and you can start, you can read what you printed, and then after you can't see anything. So I contacted them because you have to have the printer on so they know that you're getting low on ink and they send you it. So I contacted them online because you either do that online or call them, call customer service. So the guy I chatted with was like, "No, you're still got ink, have you tried cleaning your printer cartridges and stuff?" I'm like, "No. It says on the screen, on the status, that it's low." He's arguing with me that I'm fine. So I got frustrated and left the chat. And last week, I took a picture again. Not that I was able to send them the picture. Excuse me, we have chat because there's no way you can do that. But I, contacted customer service again, and I explained that I cleaned the printer head. I was running out of ink. I cleaned the printer head and stuff, and it's still low. And I had that cartridge since I started the program in August 2019. Blah blah blah. And thankfully, he said that he put in a request in to send me a new cartridge. And I got the email yesterday that it's on its way. So yay for that. And yesterday I looked at my checking account and the government got my money, which is good and sad at the same time because it was nice having that amount of money in my checking account for a little bit. So, and yeah, that's about what's been going on with me. Well, yesterday I got the text about lunch with the group on Sunday. I haven't responded yet. I don't know. I'm still undecided. I want to go, but I don't want to go. I don't. Yeah. So, I think I rattled off long enough with my health update and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here and see you guys later.